Hello and welcome to day 31 of my 31-day video challenge. I'm happy dancing because I did it. It's day 31. My 31-day challenge is over. I had to actually go back this morning and rewatch day one video because I couldn't quite remember all the reasons why I did this in the first place. I did remember the one, well, of course, challenge myself. So, yep, that's what I did. I have officially challenged myself and I did it. I have made it to day 31. I recorded a video almost every day. I did miss one day because I had a blazing headache. The other reason why I did it was to show the human side behind my business. So if you need a refresher, my name is Tara Patton, and I specialize in transforming team dynamics, and I am a personal success coach. So when you're in the consulting game, it's not only about the services and the knowledge you bring, but the person you are. And I'm not going to lie, because you got to be able to vibe with someone that they're bringing the right energy and intention to the work that you want them to do for you. So I think that was part of it as well, was to show a little bit more about who I am, my personality, and a little bit more about my people, find my people. The other reason I did this was to get comfortable with some social media and being on video and comfortable with the technology, comfortable with a script or not a script, obviously, and being able to post on a regular basis. Part of me was a little concerned, thinking, well, maybe there'll be like some trolls and some negative comments, but that actually didn't happen. So, well, really, for the 5 people who watch these videos, why would you say anything negative? I know. The other reason why I did this was if I can share content, whether it's a book review or a coaching technique or a mindset model or anything knowledge that I have that I more than willingly share, maybe, maybe it would help someone. So if you found it helpful, that would be great. So what have I learned doing this? Well, I can do video and it doesn't bother me. The other thing I can do, and this was a little bit of a personal hurdle, was I prior to this challenge, I always had the assumption that, well, I have to have my hair done and I have to be dressed all professionally and I have to have my full face makeup on, and then I have to do all the editing and all the production value type efforts that would go into content creation. And it just felt like a really big hurdle. And I know other people likely feel that as well. And I kind of wanted to force myself to get over that. That sometimes you can just show up because it's actually about the knowledge and helping people. It's not necessarily what I look like, because I am actually not that kind of woman. I'm not, I don't like dressing up. I'm not a big fan of makeup. I'll do it because societal expectations, right? No problem. But probably most of the time, my preference is, it's not my jam. So now I'm just proving to myself that it really just doesn't matter. The other thing that I have learned was I didn't really get a lot of extra engagement on my social channels. So, and I only post in 2 places, LinkedIn and YouTube. And I didn't really have a target in mind. I didn't think anything would happen. I was curious to see if anything would happen. Well, guess what? Nothing happened. But guess what did happen? I was not seeing posts and likes and shares and comments and all those kind of analytics. But I would go out to a networking event, or I would be emailing or communicating with someone I knew, and they would make a comment saying, "Hey, I'm seeing your videos. Those are amazing. You're killing it." But they didn't engage with the content in any way, shape, or form, but they were seeing it anyway. So that just goes to show you that when you're doing the social media stuff, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're in the business, maybe you're not seeing the results you want from a marketing analytics perspective, but I think the consistency and people are actually seeing it, and you know that, and if you can just hang in there with it, then yeah, it's gonna prove out. So it was an interesting experiment that way. Not being a social media guru, I thought that was cool. Now, would I do this again? Maybe. I think my would like to focus when it comes to media and content, to try to see if I can get better at the content piece. Not gonna lie, I don't like editing videos. It feels like a giant pain in the patootie. So I'm looking at trying to farm that out because yeah, it's just that's too much work. Anything else, it doesn't bother me, but video editing feels like a huge time suck. Would I recommend someone else do this? Yes. Everybody's sitting on all these incredible nuggets of knowledge and experience and advice that we can give and share each other and just kind of lift one another up. And this is such a super quick, easy way to do it. So if you are contemplating doing videos on LinkedIn or YouTube or wherever, I highly encourage just go for it. You have absolutely nothing to lose. And if you don't like it, you can stop it. That's the glorious thing. It's a low commitment thing. But I would give it a chance. I don't think it's something you can do one and done. I think you have to stick with it. It takes a little bit longer than maybe you think. At least that's what I'm telling myself. And that's what the experts tell me when I Google social media and how to do all this fun stuff. All right. With that, I shall leave you. And for sure, you're going to see me on video again because I did realize it's really not that hard, but it won't be every day. Maybe we'll shoot for once a week. So until then, stay shiny.